Have you ever wondered how deeply even the smallest gestures of connection, like a smile or a warm gaze, impact a child? The still face experiment, conducted by psychologist Edward Tronick, is one of the most powerful demonstrations of how crucial emotional attunement is for infants. In this groundbreaking study, Tronick showed how babies react when their caregiver suddenly becomes unresponsive, creating a temporary emotional disconnect. The experiment revealed how fragile attachment bonds can be and underscored the importance of consistent, responsive caregiving. Today, we'll dive into what the still face experiment teaches us about the emotional needs of infants, the effects of disconnection, and how we can strengthen the bonds that matter most. The still face experiment begins with a parent and baby engaging in their typical, joyful interactions. The parent smiles, coos, and responds to the baby's gestures, creating a warm and connected dynamic. Then, suddenly, the parent adopts a neutral expression, becoming completely unresponsive. For the baby, this abrupt change is startling. Accustomed to a caregiver who mirrors and responds to their emotions, the baby immediately begins trying to reestablish the connection. They might coo, wave their arms, or reach out as if to say, "Are you still there?" When these attempts fail, the baby grows visibly distressed, frowning, crying, or turning away. This brief emotional disconnect, though harmless in the context of the experiment, has profound implications. It highlights just how deeply babies depend on consistent emotional engagement to feel secure and understood. At the heart of the still face experiment is the concept of emotional attunement, the caregiver's ability to respond to their baby's emotional cues in a warm and appropriate way. When a caregiver is attuned, the baby learns that their emotions are valid and that they can rely on others for comfort and support. This process is more than just a feel-good interaction. It plays a critical role in shaping a baby's brain development. When a caregiver responds to an infant's needs, it helps regulate the baby's stress response system, reinforcing neural pathways associated with emotional regulation and trust. The still face experiment shows how quickly this balance is disrupted when emotional attunement is absent, even briefly. While a momentary disconnect isn't harmful in a loving, responsive relationship, prolonged or repeated disconnection can have lasting effects on a child's emotional development. For an infant, a caregiver's emotional responsiveness is their anchor. It tells them you are safe, you are seen, and your needs matter. When this connection is interrupted, as it is in the still face experiment, the baby's sense of security is shaken. From the baby's perspective, the caregiver's sudden unresponsiveness is confusing and even frightening. They may feel abandoned or invisible, triggering a cascade of stress responses. These reactions, while distressing to watch, reflect the baby's instinctive drive to repair the connection, a testament to how deeply wired attachment behaviors are in humans. In real-life situations, if these moments of disconnection occur frequently or without repair, the baby may begin to internalize feelings of insecurity or mistrust. Over time, this can shape how they approach relationships and handle emotions later in life. One of the most reassuring lessons from the still face experiment is the importance of repair. After the caregiver's still face, when they re-engage with the baby, smiling, cooing, and mirroring emotions, the baby's distress often fades quickly. This process of rupture and repair is a normal and healthy part of relationships, teaching the baby resilience and the confidence to trust that connection can be restored. In everyday life, no caregiver is perfectly attuned all the time. What matters most is the effort to reconnect after moments of disconnection. Whether it's a parent soothing their baby after a busy moment or a partner apologizing after an argument, repair is what builds stronger, more secure bonds. The still face experiment has far-reaching implications for understanding attachment. It highlights how critical the early caregiver-infant relationship is for setting the stage for emotional health. Babies who experience consistent responsiveness from their caregivers are more likely to develop a secure attachment style, which provides a foundation for healthy relationships throughout life. Conversely, when caregivers are frequently unresponsive, whether due to stress, mental health challenges, or other factors, babies may develop insecure attachment styles. This can manifest as anxiety, avoidance, or difficulty trusting others. These patterns, while not irreversible, can pose challenges in later relationships and emotional regulation. The still face experiment reminds us of the profound impact that small, everyday interactions have on a child's emotional development. Simple acts like making eye contact, smiling, and responding to a baby's cues are the building blocks of secure attachment. It also teaches us to be gentle with ourselves as caregivers. Perfect attunement isn't possible or necessary. What matters is the overall pattern of responsiveness and the willingness to repair moments of disconnection. For parents feeling overwhelmed, support networks and self-care are essential. A well-supported caregiver is better equipped to provide the emotional availability their child needs. The still face experiment is a powerful reminder of the importance of connection in building secure attachments. It shows us that while moments of disconnection are inevitable, it's the effort to repair and reconnect that truly strengthens bonds. If you're fascinated by the science of attachment and want to dive deeper into these topics, my book, The Scientific Basis of Attachment Theory, A Comprehensive Exploration, offers a detailed look at studies like the still face experiment and their implications for emotional development. You can find it on Amazon by searching my name, Sacha. I've also included the link in the video description for your convenience. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. How do you see the lessons of the still face experiment reflected in your own relationships? Until next time, take care and remember, connection and repair are the cornerstones of love.